It's time for part 2 of Vin Diesel's excellent space role-playing adventures. Otherwise known as Escape from Butcher Bay. Yeah, okay, let's start this up. Yeah. Alright, so... Okay. So yeah. Last we left off, we made it to double max after raising a bunch of hell in the single max area of the prison. And now we gotta do stuff to find a new way to get out of here. I've always heard good things about this game. Never played it myself though. Yeah, it's really, really cool. Yeah. Anyway, let's see.
$5, and I'll suggest a new fighter. You win the show, you're $20 richer.
Okay, yeah, now I'm remembering. When I last finished the stream, I did one of these little arena fights, and now I gotta get the next one set up.
Bring me the next one.
I got a K3 bastard for you to fight next. He's called Sawtooth. You find him in the diner.
Yeah. Yeah, double max definitely feels like the part of the game, at least like with this specific section, that just feels so... It feels the most grimy and, like, claustrophobic. It feels the most Half-Life 1-ish, I guess you could describe it. It's the only sort of thing where it's like you're deep within the belly of the beast and it's like shit is fucked down here.
I got a custom-made bloody sharp shiv. Cuts through her belly like a soft-boiled egg.
Yeah, we could do that.
I'll take it.
Here, take care, man. Arsif, take the cash and hide it in the usual place.
Yeah. The nice thing about getting these weapons is that they get used in the fighting arenas, like when you get the chance. Oh, this is a good bit.
Hey, I swear on my mother.
Swear on whatever the heck you want. It's still BS.
I ain't bullshitting, Trigo. I promise it's true.
Nah, shut up, Sunni. Get your goddamn head checked by a shrink or something.
Hey, I've done that before. Ain't no fun.
Oh yeah, we'll do it again. And let him this time analyze your mind like that guy Sigmund Freud.
Sigmund, who?
Sigmund Freud, man. He was the psycho professor from a long time ago or whatever, and had this idea that all guys want to screw their mom or something like that. And also he discovered the mind and other stuff like the cerebral stuff.
The mind?
Yeah, the mind. You know what? Shut the hell up, okay? I'm trying to explain.
Relax. Sorry, Holmes.
Anyway, this guy, he like discovered the mind and shit and everything. Dreams, subconscious, hypnotizing, and fucking who knows what
You
else.
don't say.
Now that is hardcore.
Yeah, Sigmund Freud.
Hell yeah, Sigmund Floyd.
That's where they take you if they don't want witnesses. There's no surveillance there, man. Nothing.
No surveillance.
Yeah, the whole bit is still one of my favorite moments of the game. Just weird incidental dialogue of these prisoners being just the dumbest idiots ever. Okay. Oh hey, that's the guy that's that the merchant told to like hide the money in the usual place. Fortunately, there's still no like cameras in this particular hallway, so no one's gonna care if we just do this. Yeah. Then we're not gonna get the stash just yet because I actually remembered I need to go back out to the main courtyard and trigger a few other side quests, because this game's got so many different elements to it already, because like there's parts where you shoot, you sneak through, but then you have moments like this where it's basically like it's very adventure game like. There's a lot of going around talking to people, getting little mini side quests or whatever, and getting key items to give to certain people and all that.
Leave me alone.
Show me some proof that all the blue skins are gone and I'll give you a reward.
Done.
Yeah.
Hey man, you want to buy a few smokes? I can sell you a pack of smokes. Or maybe you need some info. Huh? I'm your man.
Yeah, I mean, I've already collected all the smokes on this profile, so it's like spending the money would be useless in this case, so...
What you know, I know. Now.
There's a big mining area underneath us, right? It's off limits to everyone. But Jagger Valance is down there, so I hear. Section D is an entrance, if you want to take a look. And if you want something other than smokes, say hello to Monster in the diner. Monster is connected, and he is cute.
Cute. Okay. Let's see, is there...
Never seen you before.
Okay.
Want to make an impression? There are 2 PP members in Section A of the courtyard. Those bastards stole the red tube that I really need. Find out where they stashed it, and bring it to me. I'll pay you.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. Especially when I already, like, snapped that dude's neck that was part of that little gang.
You're Riddick, yeah? Heard you pulled off some stunts in the circle. Say, you got a mining job?
No. Need one.
Impossible, unless you get assigned by the warden. Reason I ask is because I want to know if Jagger Valance is still around.
Yeah, we'll look.
I'm going into the mines. If Valance is there, I'll find him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is something that, like, with this particular NPC that it's like, lets you do something that I normally never really do on my own time, but I guess for stream purposes it might be nice to show just once.
Hey man, want to try your luck with the dice?
Bet the high llama.
Okay, let's roll the dice.
Yeah, you can play craps.
It's 11 or high llama. Lucky bastard. You win.
Oh wow. Nice. I wasn't even expecting to get money out of that, but that's cool.
Hey, man. How about you help me collect some debts, and I'll lend you money. I heard you're a pretty good fighter.
Yeah.
Who owes you?
Just keep
Binks.
building up that list of side quests.
But you can't do him with muscles. Get some poison, drop it in Binks' food. But don't kill him. I'll make sure he knows I'm the sender of that message.
Yeah. That's cool. And then... Alright, yeah, nothing else I need here. There's actually, like, one extra thing you can do, but I'm not going to try and get all of them because of how time-consuming it is. You can pick up all those different moths. Like, or at least, like, they're the closest things to moths on this weird hellhole prison planet. But the idea is that there's an NPC that you can trade about, like, 10 of these to get, like, certain items and so forth, but... they're not really necessary for me at this point, especially since some of them are cigarettes, and I already got all the cigarettes from playing this game before. Again, all this interesting stuff that they just, like, threw in here that I think, like, most other devs that would be assigned to this kind of project wouldn't even think to, like, put the effort into. That guy sells more smokes. We don't need them. No. Oh yeah, here's Bink's food. Yeah. You gonna get your food or not? Okay, good. Because I want to watch this. Respect authority. Fuck them. Okay, he ended up eating, even though there was no visible animation. You gonna keel over yet for the poison or not? Oh, oh, screw it. This is... I mean, like, the important part was that I just get the poison into the food regardless. It kind of doesn't matter what happens to him afterwards. Oh, wait. There it is now.
Cocksucker. I'm gonna give Nurse his damn money.
Yeah.
Or they end up under him.
Okay, there's Monster.
Diner's closed, but life could be worse. What's on your mind?
What do you traded?
Not much today. I got a vent tool, a club, and a shiv. All custom made.
And yeah, we already got a shiv. We got more than 50 UDs for a club, and that's what we need just to make the next few make the next few fights a whole lot easier for us, for everyone, really. Now let's talk to Sawtooth.
So you're this Riddick they talk about? Yeah, all right. You got yourself a fight. I'll see you in the ring.
Okay. Oh yeah, we can also talk to this guy.
You got a problem, huh? The Sereno's blessings don't come free. Get it? We got a list from a guard with the names of some snitches, but some asshole grabbed it. I want to know who, and I want that list.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah. Snitch lists will definitely be coming up a lot later. Like, a good number of these side quests we really won't be able to make progress on until we've gone through, like, all of these little fist fights that we gotta do in the ring. Alright. Talk to old Centurion and get the fight started.
So, you got your challenge. You win, you get 20 UDs. Get into the ring, Mr. Riddick. Today, folks, we're in luck. The spectacular newcomer Riddick.
Oh, and this dude's got a shiv. Luckily for me, I got a club. See? Totally easy.
I'd have lost money. So I believe I owe you one, Riddick.
Hell yeah, the first rule you need to understand is to never bet against Riddick. Yeah. Do not eat contents. That should be obvious. The club itself isn't just good for, like, those arena fights. There's one particular fight after we do a couple more where I think it's vital to have that thing on you if you want it to be done in a reasonable amount of
And I'll
time.
suggest a new fighter. You win the show, you're 20 bucks richer.
Bring me the next one.
The competition's getting thin now, Riddick. Only Kusa is left. And I doubt you're gonna be able to take him. But if you want to try, he's in the courtyard.
Yeah, I can try. Even though this is running on a PC, the one thing that does remind you this was an original Xbox game first is how, like, you have a lot of small areas broken up by individual loading screens. I mean, fortunately they're fast just because, you know, this is on a PC and I'm just running an ISO through, like, a virtual disk drive and all. And yet this still, like, funny enough, by virtue of it being made for Xbox first, it feels a lot better than a lot of the other games from that time that were, like, from PC franchises first, but got downgraded real poorly, like Deus Ex, you know?
You want to fight me, huh?
I'm gonna crack your fucking skull. Now go back to Centurion. I'll see you in the ring.
Ah. Destroy them before they destroy you. Fuck physical contact at any time. I appreciate the little touches of vandalism that you see all throughout, like, the walls in this place. Especially that one I mentioned in the last stream. No fucking in recreation area. That one's really, like, good, too, because when you see it at, like, a passing glance, your first thought is, did they officially, like, print that on the door? But no, someone just, like, etched out parts of the letters and changed it to fucking.
So, you got your challenge. You win, you get 20 UDs. Get into the ring, Mr. Riddick. Today, we have a fight to remember. The unstoppable Riddick against Kusa, the meat grinder, in a fight to the death.
Oh, just came rushing right towards me. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, come on. Ah. Ooh, just barely.
Alright, so you've killed all the best fighters in this joint, Mr. Riddick. Now there's only one remaining, and that's Bam, and he's one dangerous proposition.
Okay. Warning, cigarettes causes smoke. No shit. Okay, let's go to the med station quickly, because after this...
Med station back here.
Yeah.
I'll let you use it if you pay me.
Done.
But yeah, once we get healed up and start the next fight, it's basically going to be 2 back-to-back. It can be pretty tough. Alright. It's nice, too, because I feel like the, after Kusa, you do start to feel a bit of the fatigue when you're playing through this and realize that, like, you're going through a lot of the same motions to set up these arena fights. But fortunately, things do start changing very quickly after
I got
this.
a message from Bam. He'll fight. Problem for me is that you might win. And Hoxie ain't gonna like that.
Your problem isn't the Hawks. It's me.
Yes, you are a problem. Hoxie will probably send Abbott down for you. That is, if you win, I mean.
Abbott and me, we have unfinished business.
So what's the deal, Riddick?
Unfinished business between Vin Diesel and Exhibit.
I'll fight.
Okay.
Alright. I bet this is what you've all been expecting, huh? Riddick versus Bam. Need I say more? You all know the rules. Fight.
Oh wow, that shiv from Sawtooth is still on the floor. Actually, can I pick that up? Yes, I can. Okay, I like the screwdriver more than like the shiv that I got previously. So, yeah. Come on, I'm trying to get the... Ah, okay. At least it's somewhat... Okay. Trying to keep my health close at max as possible. There we go, okay. Okay. Now it's time for another fight with Abbott. Mr. Exhibit himself.
Bam's
You're not still mad about before, are you?
Well, let's see. Am I still mad about before?
Yeah, you still mad about how I shot you with your own gun?
No. In fact, I'm feeling much better.
Okay, so we're square. That's cool.
You done, Abbott? Or you need more?
You're a hard-ass, Riddick. But we're about to soften you up.
You don't know what you're fucking with.
That is right, Riddick. They don't know. But you are going to show them. There is a fury within you, Riddick. Set it free.
This scene was always so weird because on top of the fact that it's like continuing to just show like stuff that's supposed to tie into the Chronicles of Riddick movie, it's also the fact that like whatever he does in there, you're never able to do in any similar capacity in regular gameplay.
Now look what you made me do.
Like, I'm assuming all it was is that he just emitted some kind of dumb generic AoE blast. You know, something that would be otherwise very video gamey, and you don't get to do anything like that. Okay. So here's the Abbott fight. Yeah. Basically get 2 swings in, and then back away because that's usually when he just powers through with his own attacks. And then repeat. The club obviously makes it go a lot faster too. Yeah, like this fight otherwise is painful when you just have your fists, you know? Ah, okay, come on. Definitely one of those moments where it makes you wish that there was just a bit more intricacy to like the melee combat. Because otherwise what they have here, like, it's basic, but it feels good and like tactile when you actually hit things, you know? Which is more than you can say for most other first-person games that try melee combat. No SSJ Riddick, yeah. Kinda does, yeah. Well, I guess it would be a little bit in reverse since Condemned was a year after this. But yeah, it's totally got some of that, like, weighted, deliberate feel, in a sense. But yeah, man, just the idea of Riddick going Super Saiyan is so silly just because he doesn't even have any hair that could go blonde. You just have the aura and that's it. And even then, like, whatever, like, he's already got his eye shine. That's already his, like, most unique trait that he really needs. After all, it was the whole crux behind, like, him being, like, one of the most important characters in Pitch Black.
Whoa, how'd you get in there? Listen, man. You want to have some help up on the guard walkways? Give me some UDs and I'll distract the guards for you.
Do it.
You bet I will.
We'll definitely be hearing from Georgie again because he makes good on that distraction. And as I recall, it is definitely one of the funnier, like, bits of dialogue, too. So yeah, Abbott's dead, we got his card. We now got, like, an easy way to, like, take a little backdoor into the mines and move forward with our plan to find a way out of here. Just taking a leisurely jog all the way around the different quadrants of this courtyard. Guard fuckers.
I'm not gonna help you get down to the mines, if that's what you want. It's impossible.
The mines. I need to get to them.
You should talk to Flores in the courtyard. I just work down there. It just got off my pass, and I'll be damned if I didn't forget my glasses. If you're going down there, could you check around the big elevator in Upper Mines?
I got a thing for eyes.
Oh yeah, actually before I go, because like I think Flores was definitely an NPC I didn't talk to, but I don't recall if he even gives anything resembling a side quest.
Hey, you want anything?
The mines. Tell me everything you know.
You really want to go down there? Like Jagger Valance?
That's why I asked.
There's a door beside the work pass checkpoint. It's got a lock. The only ones that have a key are the guards, the high-ranking ones. If you can manage a one-on-one with an officer, you might be able to steal his keycard.
Oh, lucky for us, we already got one from Abbott, so yeah. Funny thing is, I don't think I ever really talked to Flores to even get that piece of info. I always just instinctively like went towards that door where the keycard goes, to Power Central. Gonna have to move fast though, just because the because that guard in the power armor definitely sees you when you try and do this. Alright.
I got a dead body here.
And he didn't see me. Okay. It's not turning around, and there we go. There we go. Take his vent tool. And oh yeah. After our little stunt back in the like in single max, we can't get an assault rifle again. Can at least open this up, get half of the list for the of the snitches that we need to get for the Serenos. But yeah. This is definitely where things start to get a lot more fun and interesting again, simply because we're no longer in the areas where like we have to mingle with the other prisoners. We get to actively do some sneaking and messing with the guards. Plenty of third-person cutaways because it's Vin Diesel, and like a game like this isn't gonna waste the opportunity just to show him off. Which is like, I don't mind in this case just because of it being Vin Diesel, but like in any other situation, I would have wanted something that is like a lot closer to trying to be like an unbroken first-person perspective like Half-Life.
Something's going on here.
Ah, come on. Okay, that still works. Yeah. I mistimed my drop, otherwise I would have been able to land on that dude, but instead I had to just, like, do a quick neck break, which alerted the guy in front, and then punch / like, shoot him with his own gun. No biggie. Because it's like... Oh, yeah, we did lose one full health square, but whatever. It's fine. Yeah, so... Yeah, the dude walks this way. Ah, crap. Ah, come on. Okay, yeah. It's funny, like, those are counter, like, finisher attacks that, like I feel like I've had more luck getting those now than I have in the past, and I think that definitely just goes to show that counterattacks in this game are generally weighted to work more in your favor if you don't have a gun of your own, really. Otherwise, like, if it's just like a melee weapon or your fists, they'll make the window especially generous for you. Now then. Okay, let's see if I can... Okay. This, admittedly, is not an elegant solution, because it always alerts them, but honestly, it still works. I don't care. Who cares? I'm not even gonna go back in that room. I don't, like, it doesn't matter if they're completely alerted. The rest of the mines don't know. The stealth system in this game is admittedly, like, solid for what it has, but admittedly things like that happen where it shows that it's not super robust. Yeah, exactly. Whatever gets the job done. This game's not a pure stealth game, so there's no expectation you need to adhere to that. Okay. Now then. Yeah. I'll admit, like, one thing that this game still absolutely did well that I wish Thief had come up with beforehand was this blue tint that happens on the screen to indicate, like, how well hidden you are. Like, the light gem in Thief was always, like, pretty good as a very, like, solid, minimal means of showing how well hidden you were. But, like, this method is, like, a whole lot more diegetic, and I think works better in some cases. I mean, it's like a full screen, like, color tint, but it doesn't feel nearly as, like, obstructive as you think it would be. Imagine it probably would if it was, like, a completely different color, though. Or had some other hideous, like, glaucoma effects on the side. Okay. Oh, come on! Okay, you know what? Just run. Who cares? Come on, come through here. I'll give each of you a clubbing. No one? Oh, screw it. Who cares? Chances are the upstairs are probably alerted to me already. It is tough, yeah. And depending on, like, how they make it apparent to you, it can be, like, way more distracting. You know? Like, it's the sort of thing where I get why it's the case in the old Metal Gear Solid games, but it's why I dislike the idea behind the Soliton radar. Because I always felt like I spent more time looking at that than I did, like, what was actually on screen in front of Snake. Like, vision cones on, like, a minimap are a lot more reliable than trying to guess them based on where an enemy is currently facing.
I got here by myself. I got here by myself.
T-pose and death.
Thanks, man. Lonzo and Void left me alone with this hack. Hey, I've never seen you down here. You don't have a work pass, right? Maybe Jagger could hook you up. See that sharpshooter guard over there? He has a key card you could use. Well, I mean, take, you know? Hey, the fastest way down is through this door.
Yeah. So we gotta get the key card. Another one. Up on this walkway, and hopefully it is something that can be easily got. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't... Okay, save.
Come on, man! Those rocks are falling apart by themselves! You got the drill, goddammit!
Do I want to go ahead and just, like, do this thing down here because... Yeah, maybe.
I said drill, fucker!
Yeah, we'll do it. There's a ladder back up here. It's fine.
You do your share of work, prisoner. This ain't no walk in the park. Dragon needs his shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for wasting the hack. You seen Shurik, man? He left his glasses over there.
Yeah, that's why you want to go down here, because this is, like, as Shurik said, he left his glasses near this upper elevator. And of course, we could take this elevator, but there's a better way down deeper into the mines. Plus, we'd be missing out on a very vital weapon in this game that is actually, funny enough, more beneficial to, like, the stealthy approach at this part of the game rather than, like, being able to go guns blazing. It's honestly kind of broken in a weird way, but you'll see when we get it. Oh wait, that's right. I don't think I actually... Ah, dang it. I have to go back down there because I have to make sure that every blue skin is dead as well, because Riddick is a psychopath. Just playing in character, that's all. Yeah. Okay. Now let's get our way through that door, head down, and pick us up a stun gun. Just making sure, like, I do have the money for it. Oh yeah, I still have more than enough money. 155 UDs. Like, that's nothing. Like, you realize how strapped for cash you are when you're not trying to spend it all on cigarettes. Might make you give up smoking. Man, if only there were cigarettes out there that were able to do that. Smoke these cigarettes. When you're done, they'll be so shit you'll never want to smoke any others again.
I told him to stay off my eye. Hey. He had a fucking handgun, alright? You wanna buy the gun?
Yeah, give me the gun.
Give me the tranq gun.
Now this is the best part you get to do, and the devs totally account for it. Damn right. And there you go. The stealth throughout the rest of this section becomes infinitely easier, because we now have a means to incapacitate enemies from afar, go up to them, and then just stomp them dead. It does result in like stuff that in like executions that are way more reliable and safer than trying to do the usual up close, like behind the back kills.
The air is thick. Smells of oil, machines, crushed rock, and something else. Fear.
Let me And that dude did not see me. Ah, now he saw me. Okay, shit. But here's also what the tranq pistol's also good for. It's electric, so that means you can use it to stun those, like those power armor guys. Like so. You can see, yeah, tranq gun OP just like in MGS. It's honestly more OP because there is no ammo for this thing. It is completely unlimited. Like this might as well be Riddick's equivalent of the easy gun from MGS3. Come on. Okay, I was trying to get that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this thing is so silly, but I love it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Gotta hide, though, just to be safe. That said, I do think one disadvantage to the tranq gun, though, is that because it's not actual bullets, it doesn't take out lights. Which is, like, the other thing about the stealth system is that it has dynamic lighting, and guns can take out lights, which will, like, aid you. But yeah, for this situation, though, it's like, yeah. Gun is OP, but also necessary to get through this. Yeah. I'm kind of waiting until, like, some of the music dies down so it'll be easier to hear this dude talk. Although... oh, I'll just talk anyway.
I'm not a very good listener. Where's this spaceport?
Straight to the point. Things down here are the same as up there. You give, you get.
You don't want to get what I can give, Jagger.
I suspect you're right, of course. However, there's a sealed-off area at the end of this corridor. Inside is a package that I need. But the area is filled with gas and... my lungs are what that once were. Give me the package and we'll talk.
Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. It actually does take out the, take out lights. So yeah, this gun really is OP in practically everything. I stand corrected just because I never thought to use this to shoot out any light sources. Ah, crap, come on. Okay. Come on. Yeah, just... not much else really to say, like, as far as, like, dealing with enemies this way. Now to head into the area with the gas leak, and thankfully it's like the amount of time you need to spend in here with all this gas doesn't really amount to like any noticeable time limit. Little nanomed cartridge, because why not? Extra healing can be good. And then we're out. Oh, that bloom. Just that light just shining off of those biceps. The dudes in power armor really are the ones that, like, you end up bullying the most by virtue of, like, their design and the tools you get at a time. Because it's so easy just to run circles around them and then keep them perpetually stunned with this thing.
Did you notice anything about the spot where you found the package? This cave is actually right above the home of a breed of creatures. Large, vicious ones. There'd be chaos if something were to open it.
I'll need a bomb.
If you take me with you.
No. Nothing slows me down.
I know the score, Riddick. See Jupiter in Tower 19. He's connected. Get you a bomb. Here's my good faith. The codes you'll need to reach him. I'll meet you at the spaceport.
Okay. Oh, I completely forgot that there was even this little walkway that you can get on. I don't think there's anything important up here. Unless... Yeah, not really. Definitely wondering what even the point of it is. Okay, now to head back up top. Gonna head back to here though and up those cargo lifts because there's a couple more blue skins we do need to kill in addition to getting the final piece of the list of snitches. Let's see if I can... Is this one gonna... Yes, it is. Okay. Riding this up. Yeah. Need to get out through here, and then we'll ride that again up to the third floor. His buddy didn't even react to that. Like, come on, dude. And list of rats. Got the second piece. That was a weird bit of loading. It just kind of was left with a void. And hopefully I still remember, like, the following sequence of, like, where to go and people to talk to, because this will lead us to another health upgrade. Yep. Nothing else there. And through here. Ah, I keep forgetting about, like, how this game auto grabs, but I keep thinking, because you can technically still, like, press the use button to also grab to ledges and climb up, I keep thinking you have to manually press it, like, in a well-timed press. But no, you just have to keep holding forward when approaching a ledge and... Oh, damn it. Yeah. But obviously don't do what I did where you just keep walking off the side of the vent. I get why it's not that common of a thing, but I do wish that more games really would try and, like, make you go through the effort of having to actually press a button that's, like, dedicated for grabbing in order to, like, jump from a ledge, and then like when you get close to another, you can like press that button to grab onto it afterwards. You know, like it's really only like Shadow of the Colossus that I feel ever emphasized that idea the most. And he's down. Talk to this dude.
You come to my rescue, space traveler.
He's got a smiley
I'm
face on his
detained
goggles.
in custody with no other fun than that jester you just disposed of.
I found him only mildly amusing.
Watch your tongue, space traveler. You stand before Valia, the great elemental king. A king who wants to thank you for your kind and gentle gesture, despite killing the poor jester. I'm now free to roam my lands, and I give you the code to my secret chamber. You see, it is behind the door, right over there, which is locked. You'll have to enter from the other side.
I feel like that character had to have been born out of just any number of stories of Vin Diesel's time playing D&D and just whatever like stories and characters that he comes up with. I mean, we all know this. Vin Diesel is like the apex geek. Back through the vents. Okay. And then into another vent. Yeah. Good portion of Double Max can definitely be summed up in a whole lot of vents crawling. But hey, more a good time as any just to keep showing off, like, your eye shine. Okay, come on. Get down there. Okay. Whoa. Alright. Yeah. And the thing with these vents is that there are, like, obviously, like, multiple exits that you can go through, but, like, you ideally want to stick to the one, like, most efficient route, because there are still gods. Like, not gods. There are guards that just go around. Rip Riddick's knees from all that crouch walking. Yeah, but that's like every stealth game character, you know. Personally, I'm less worried about their knees and more like their back, just the way that like it's less. Because obviously, like, they're kneeling a whole lot, but also the way that, like, a lot of them just hunch themselves over, you know? That can't be good for their back. Like, not at all. But whatever, I guess in Riddick's case, you could just chalk that up to, like, good old, like, Furian genes or whatever. Since that's technically his race. Who are humans that just literally showed up, like, decided to, like, colonize, like, a high-gravity density world. And we're like, yeah, this is fine. The human body can adapt to this. It's okay. Okay. Now, this is one section where when you try and do a stealth kill, it actually does something completely different regardless of your weapon that you have. You can see what we're going with because of the fans.
Need to turn off this fan.
Unfortunately, there was a missed opportunity from the devs to, like, have like enemies jib in this game, because otherwise that would have exploded into a wonderful fountain of, like, blood and body parts. But it's all right. We shut off the fan, and with that, assuming yes, not taking any unnecessary fall damage. Besides that. But yeah, now we're back to close to where the entrance was. It's all good. And that's also the door leading to Varla's chamber. Or Valia. I forget. Who cares? I already killed him. Let's get a health boost. In the most uncomfortable way imaginable. The funny thing now that I realize about it is that there are 4 health upgrade stations, and like 3 of those 4 are all entirely within double max. Like you get one when you're like very early on in the game in single max, but like this middle portion of the game has them all centralized around there, and then there's none in like the final act. Like by that point they're like, yeah, you're already as tough as you're ever gonna be. It's fine. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna double check if there's because I'm actually wondering now if there's a way to like backtrack through like the specific vent entrances I took. Unless, oh yeah, I guess there is. I might try that way, but I'm worried about like the guard and the power armors noticing me when I come out that door. I at least want to give Shurik his glasses again, because I know if you do that, he will serve as a distraction for you every time you want to go back into the mines. Alright. Though I think there's... Yeah. Ah. Kind of blew my cover, but whatever. Get this guy out of the way. Now, is it going to... Oh, wait, no. Oh, shoot. Now I realize why you're expected to go, like, the other way. Because there's no keypad to let you out that way. Oh my goodness. That is literally a one-way locked door. I never realized that. Holy shit. Ah. Oh, well. But hopefully it should still be fine that we'll be able to give Shurika his glasses and the guard won't open fire on us or some nonsense. Just shimmy along over here. Then take these monkey bars. Guard is none the wiser. Okay, now then. This will be a bit tricky.
Thanks, friend.
Okay.
If you ever need someone keeping lookout for the riot guard over there, I'm doing it, friend. Just keep an ear open for my signal, then you know it's safe.
Thanks, man. Cool, and he didn't open fire. Excellent. Now we can... Yeah. We can drop off some side quests over here, then work our way into Tower 19 proper. Which involves, actually, a piece of content that was first introduced in this PC version, actually, and then got carried over into the remake in Assault on Dark Athena. It's where we get to commandeer one of those power armor suits and just, like, go on a rampage. It's pretty great. Yeah. Oh yeah, feed wards over here. Drop off the list of snitches.
Yeah, sweet, padrísimo. This is what I've been looking for. Thank you. This is for you.
Cool. Could actually make you smarter. Kinda doubt that. Okay, let me double check what the other, Oh, right, I never gave back Gulag's red tube. Shoot. Yeah, I gotta talk to Wilkins, then talk to Jamal about all the blue skins being dead, assuming that I did. And then, right, and I never talked to Nurse. Oh, yeah. All these side quests I forget to cash in for whatever reason. Because all it takes is that I have to talk to them one more time.
Outstanding. I believe this is yours.
Mm-hmm. 5 fingers. Warning, you'll die anyway. Can't argue with that. I'm not even gonna ask how you got your legs stuck in that concrete bench, but you do you.
You just made my day. Here, take this.
Carl's blend, not worth dying for.
I just needed someone to confirm he was alive. There were some rumors going around about him being dead. Thanks for telling, Riddick. Take this.
Yeah. And talk to Nurse, and then we can head back down.
I got the money back from Binks. Hey, here's a little bonus. Now, if you need money, feel free to ask anytime. I'll loan you interest-free.
Old-timer. Warning, designed to make you dizzy. Only make you dizzy? I assume there's other side effects. Okay. Now it's time to work our way to Tower 19. And we'll show a little bit of Shurik's distraction, like, put to use.
If you ever need me to keep lookout for the riot guard over there, I'm doing it, man. Just keep an ear open for my signal. I'll let you know when he's looking the other way.
Yeah. The chances are I'll probably still look for, like, when he's turned the other way. Assuming he does. Yeah. Yeah, okay. See, ultimately, like, his distraction wasn't anything fancy. I think it's actually meant for, like, if you want to get in through that door that he's standing next to. But I have no need to because it's just for, like, a pack of smokes. Which I don't need to pick up every single one this time. Can't go that way, or that way, so naturally this way. In fact, I'm pretty sure that, like, I can't recall if in the Xbox version you still go through this vent, but the geometry is different, or they have you go through this vent, and it just brings you to the other side of that fan. Because this is where it's designed to lead you to the actual, like, quote, like, PC exclusive content, as this would have been back in the day. Oh yeah, and that vent had to fall apart just so we couldn't backtrack. So far we're making good on time, I think. Just like, still a little over an hour. I think if I still stick with like my usual time frame for like how long I stream, we can probably get through the end of Double Max easy. Which is fine by me because it ends real strongly, this act of the game. Okay. Now then, go down here, up this ladder, and now after all this little sneaking around and tranking people, we get to do some actual murder. And yes, because of how the guns are positioned, you're never really able to get them firing in the direct center of your screen. They're always coming at an angle and separated such that it's like it basically is always gonna land like either to the left or to the right of the direct center. I mean, I guess that's realism for you. I'll admit, like, the design of these specific riot guards have a very Space Hulk kind of look to them. Alright. Alright. Unfortunately, you can still use your eye shine even when you're inside this thing. It's great. Alright. We'll get back in that thing eventually. And yes, yeah, you can tell that it absolutely is power armor and not a mecha. A real mecha would have had a cockpit. That is literally armor in every sense of the word, just because, despite how big and bulky looking the top is, the legs are still designed to fit your actual legs. You're still walking with that thing. I know, I am pedantic about these sort of distinctions. I care about my giant robots, alright?
I got a dead body here.
And back into the... not cockpit. Back into the armor. Alright. It's too bad that this power armor, like, was not equipped with any, like, feasible melee option. You're right, they don't. All right. Yeah. And now here's like an action, like it's ending with an actual new enemy. These are the flamingos. They're basically automated turret guns with legs. Yeah. We're fighting against the skeleton of Ed 209. Come on, die, die. Okay, where? Okay, he's still up there. Is he dead? I think he is. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get up now. So yeah, that's the power armor section. Short but sweet. which is what you can say for a lot of like the big action moments in this game. Like very rarely does any of them in like their application of the different tools they give. It doesn't really feel like that they're designed to overstay their welcome. It's a good thing. They treat the action like something to like punctuate like all the stuff you're doing, which like beforehand is usually a lot of like sneaking around and whatnot. Escape from Butcher Bay, another key example for why pacing is so goddamn important in games. Okay. And now we're in the part where it syncs back up with where like the Xbox game would have continued.
Yeah, you go on, Riddick. You go on. I'll be distracted with the guards.
Oh yeah, this is great. Let's see, can we hear what Georgie's distraction is from here or not? No? Dang it. Ah, whatever. But yeah, the idea of like what Georgie does is that he just basically starts screaming to the guards, "Hey, guess what? I got contraband, drugs, all the good stuff." Just real silly kind of taunting of the guards just to keep them off our backs. Somewhat. God, realizing now that you can shoot out the lights with the tranq guns, I realize now makes this slightly easier. Yeah, because now that the lights are out, like, the gun turrets that would normally be along there can't even see us. What an absolute game changer. Holy shit. Yeah, just take care of all these guards. Embrace the darkness. It's all good. Man, the darkness. That's another game I'm definitely going to need to play at some point. Hopefully when I get my 360 back and out of storage, which will hopefully be sometime around July, once I can finally get that stuff cleared out of there and like and all moved up here, and I no longer have to pay the money I'm paying just to keep it in there. Plus, you know, also nice just to have that thing again so I can indulge in playing more Ninja Gaiden 2 whenever the hell I want. Because, like, really, do you even need an excuse to do that? Alright. Now to get the bomb.
You know what I find most uncomfortable about you, Riddick? How comfortable you are. Here, in Butcher Bay, I mean. Caged inside this slam.
I played the hand that was dealt. And then I cheat.
Not a bad philosophy. This is for you.
Yeah, that's pretty much like the best kind of philosophy you could stick with based on just how shitty the world is. Yep. Doesn't matter how far down that is. You just gotta fall off the ledge into that direction and then trigger this cutscene. Oh, yeah.
They're ditching the ride. I'll need to turn it back on.
Yeah, the, prisoners got it rough. Like, whether or not they're actually, like, doing anything to help you or not, it kind of doesn't matter. Like, the way I basically look at the events that play out in this game is that, like, kind of regardless of what they end up doing, they're all going to end up dying because Riddick's arrival here was basically an omen for this entire prison to fall apart. Like, that's essentially what happened in Single Max when we first get to the prison. We kill, like, one of the dudes that's at the top of the chain. And from there, chaos ensues that, like, riots start, and you use that as your, like, as your means to start an escape plan. And now it's like, we're basically going to create an explosion in the mines to unleash some alien creatures and use that as cover to get off of this prison. Which, you know, resulting in more casualties, but that doesn't matter to Riddick. Okay. Yeah. This section, I do recall still having some pretty tricky things as far as, like, avoiding the security gun turrets. Because it's not like in this room up ahead, but it's like, there are certain areas where, like, they will activate regardless because there are laser tripwires in front of them. And you have to be very careful as to, like, jump over them with the right timing. Otherwise, they're gonna be, like, firing at you immediately. Yeah. Oh, man. God. Where would I be right now if I had not made the discovery of tranq guns can totally take out lights? Like, it... Because, like, for as seemingly advanced as those, like, gun turrets are, they are affected by the light in the area.
Need to find another.
If it's dark, they can't see anything. It's amazing that way, and it's like, those areas, I even feel like, now that you can make them dark, it creates a much better, like, advantage for you to, basically just to deal with enemies without triggering them, because those turrets hurt. They hurt a lot. Okay. Now to go through the other door on this end. Hit some more switches. And yes, this is the one where, like, there are laser tripwires right here. Now, can I jump over this properly? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, this is good, yeah. And those tripwires are very faint. Like, they're basically designed so that, like, you don't notice and you just walk through them like an idiot. Yeah. That said, though, guards are very noticeable about, like, when lights go out. Definitely something that they had learned in the years, like, after Thief back in '98. Where it's still impressive, but yeah, like, those guards are so stupid as to not realize when you have doused a torch with a water arrow. Okay. This rail track computer is important, but like we're not going to be able to do anything with it yet because there's no power. So we got to go through this door.
What the hell's happening to the lights?
Oh, God. No, no. I'm not gonna.
Who turned off that light?
Who turned out the lights? It's me. That's who. Okay, that's better. And... yeah, like so. Oh yeah, and that's the other great thing about, like, when the lights go out, the tripwire beam becomes a lot easier to spot. Man. Little details like this I keep discovering about this game all these years later. That's how you know it's good. Oh, you know, who cares? It'll probably forget that I even passed through that thing. Now then. Gotta go out here because this is where we get to turning the power on for the rail. Okay. And there's the power switch. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're still making very good progress. Like, by the time I get to, like, get to hour 2, I think we'll have, like, well finished everything we need to do in Double Max. Which is cool because I'm really looking forward to showing, like, how it goes out in terms of, like, action. Because it's really good. Okay. This back and forth bit, I guess, is kind of a little tedious because you have to turn the power on, go back here to activate this computer, and then you have to go back to where you turned on the power in order to catch a ride on the container. It's a bit annoying, but like, I mean, the distance for backtracking isn't too much that I can't like hold it against the game a whole lot. It's a minor thing. Okay. There's the next one. Okay. Just wait for it to come on over. Do a quick save just in case I miss time and I take falling damage for whatever reason. Nope, that's fine. Yeah, now I think it's behind this way. Yeah. Nope, you're not gonna shoot me. Nope, no, 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 nope. And now, in an ingenious bit of level design, hey, we're conveniently back on this side.
You must be ready. Jacob told me to wait for you. Edgar's gonna try to reach the spaceport. Riddick should put that package from Jupiter in the case. When hell breaks loose, Riddick heads for the spaceport. Yeah, that's what he said.
Cool. Now you get to die. Trust me, though, this is actually a lot better than it would be if you were to go down by what's about to happen afterwards. It was a more humane like end than being killed by the hands of like these aliens we're about to unleash. All right. This is good.
What's hell without a little fire?
That little grin, he's like, he is so excited for what's gonna happen following this.
Hold it. That area's restricted. Oh, sorry. My mistake. Don't move, prisoner. It's not that easy. Name. Riddick. Shit. I think you're gonna need backup. This is 2-2B. I need backup. And send down a home box for Riddick. ID number 54211135-2. We need him sedated. Do it. Now.
That dude got hit by a dozen tranq darts by my hand. He knows he needs backup.
Is your problem now?
Straps active and tightened.
Prisoner in place, ready for transport.
Entering emergency mode. Stand by. The door bolts will be released in 3 seconds. 2, 1. Straps released. Emergency mode.
Keep an eye on that one. I'll check out what's happening.
Problem?
Stay down and do not move. You see anything?
Oh, I love this line coming up. It's basically the tagline for this game.
You afraid?
For Riddick, really.
The dark is afraid of me.
This is the moment of the game where it really does feel like Starbreeze doing everything to channel as much of Pitch Black as possible into this whole section. Because we're dealing with some aliens that do not care one bit about sparing any living creature.
This is Central Command. We detected a large explosion at your location. Any Xeno activity?
No, nothing.
Good. Hope it stays that way.
Just a minute. There's been a cave-in here.
Beautiful. So yeah. Time to kill us some Xenos.
The creatures killed without mercy. It almost felt like home. I had to keep moving.
Yeah, so Yeah. We got some grenades, and we're gonna need to use them for right here, actually, so... And, yeah. One well-placed grenade is all you need. Assuming you don't miss, because it's very easy to. Now just run and gun. They explode real nice, though. It still reminds me, though, that it's like... really the only sort of jibbing you get is on the non-humanoid, like, enemies. It's this and, like, the mutant freaks that you run across, like, early on in the game when you go into the pit. On the way to Pope Joe's. It'd have been nice if they had, like, extended some of that to, like, the prison guards and whatnot. Okay. Alright, so... vent tool, thank you. Head up through here. That said, as far as first-person shooter combat where there's an air of tension at all times, this ain't no Alien vs. Predator. And by that, I mean, like, Classic 2000, or even the sequel by Monolith. Like, it's the sort of thing where you feel less of it when you, like, play through it enough times, and know that this kind of section lasts a very short amount of time. So yeah, gotta get something to power up that drill, and we'll be able to open the door. It's definitely one of those levels where, like, it basically tells you to go into, like, where you're basically designed to go in a loop, sort of. Okay, this is great because that enemy cannot reach me. And we're gonna see, like, if... oh! Thought he could reach me. Yes! Haha! Fell into the bottomless pit. And just get as far as possible before... okay. Nice. And we're back in it. So yeah, this room here is familiar. And these bugs, like, as far as I can tell, they definitely are, like, infinitely respawning. They definitely want you to keep moving as, like, a part of the tension, which I can appreciate. Ah. Let's see, turn this on. Oh yeah. You can try and do melee with the butt of the gun, but it's not that effective, in all honesty. The offhand melee with guns is very much treated as a sort of option just to get someone that's up close off your back for a little while. Okay, and a power cell. Oh, forgot that he spawns right behind you out of that vent. Warning, maybe you shouldn't smoke these because it is not so good. See, I could appreciate honest advertising like that. You're buying this thing that's bad for your health. Might as well be as blunt as possible that it is going to ruin you. Have fun. Ooh, 2 for 1. Nice. Now then. And we recharge this. And luckily for us, there's a health station. Get a couple pips, why not? Nice. Too bad that in this horror section with aliens, there aren't any, like, helpless NPCs that we get to see, like, get horribly murdered by these things as a result, you know? Because, like, I say that this tries to channel as much of Pitch Black as possible. It doesn't go all the way with, like, showing that everyone in the group that's going against this are shit out of luck. The only one that has a chance is Riddick, because, like, this is his element. That's ominous. Now then. Let's get some grenades ready, because I got a feeling... Oh yeah. Huh. Oh yeah. And that's actually, that's like, this is what's called the prototype assault rifle. Because it has less ammo per clip, it's super inaccurate, and chews through it real quick. But it's real nice to use when, wait, what am I missing? Oh. Okay, I have no idea why the use prompt wasn't working there. Okay. But yeah, this, despite being a rifle, it's best used as like a shotgun, really. Just get up close, unload. And pretty much anything within its line of fire is so dead afterwards. Come on, get in there. Okay, got it. Alright, next stop, the spaceport. Let's go. And this is especially nice because you see the guards fighting, and this leads to a little bit of, like, what I always love in games when they can afford it, is a bit of infighting, you know? That sense of like a three-way fight going on, with you being one of the sides. Now then. Wait, no, there's not actually anything I need up there. Yeah, whatever. I think I'm actually done with the, assault rifle now. Okay. Now then, if I recall, there are basically two routes to go in this situation. We can take the high route or the low one. We're gonna take the high one in this case, because it's good to get a little height advantage when going into certain areas up ahead. Or not, I forget. Was this even the way up? Shoot. Oh wait, no it's not. Okay, I completely screwed this up. I did not go the correct way. Now let's see. There we go. Yes, this is what I want. We now get a minigun for the rest of this mission, for as long as we're able to hold it. It's pretty beastly. I love it. And a detail I like about it is that it has an ammo readout, but you can't see what it is unless you actually look down. Which I guess it's a very nice detail and way of like getting you to engage a bit more with the weapon. Because realistically, that's totally what you would do with something like this. You'd be looking forward to shooting at whatever, and then if you need to check how many bullets you got left, you stop and, like, look down at what you're holding. It's genius. I love it. Is it this way? No, it's that way. Obviously, though, because we're carrying this thing, it slows us down like crazy. But honestly, you need it. There's, like, no more time for stealth in this part of the game. Alright. Come on, there we go. Only 3,700 bullets in the... Oh, like, loaded. It's fine. Like, if you're not wasting time or, like, shooting bullets at nothing, you can basically take on every enemy this game that this entire section will throw at you. As well as, the boss. The boss at the end. Oh geez, I am coming close to death actually. That's a bit concerning. Oh my goodness. Oh. We'll make it though, we'll make it. It's fine. Ah. I could definitely use another health station right now. Be much appreciated. Oh, come on. Well, first death of the stream playthrough, I guess. Come on. Are we good? Okay. Let's go. Back up the elevator again. Come on. Unfortunately, like, a missed detail with this gun is that there's no... You can't hold alt fire to rev up the barrel beforehand. It'd be so much nicer if you could. But then again, you already move so slow that I can't think of, like, any other penalty that they could impose on you for holding the right mouse button during that. Whatever. In all honesty, they should have made it so that you just move normally when you're just holding it, and anytime you fire, it slows you down. Okay. Just keep taking out the lights for good measure, because, you know, you always gotta love the darkness as Riddick. Anything to give us a advantage in terms of lighting. Yep. And of course, because that was on a ledge, that death was totally programmed to have the ragdoll break the railing and just fall off. Because it's cool when that happens. Okay, how much we got left? 2,854. That's all good. In fact, I think this is the room where... Yes, indeed. This is the place with our final health upgrade. Let's go ahead and take it for good measure. Wow, that texture, I imagine because of like the bullet hole decals was like causing some serious Z fighting right there, or like texture overlay. Oh yeah, could always pick up some more grenades, even though we're probably not going to use them. Yeah, texture's having a bit wonky. Yeah, and it's interesting because, like it's funny for how much older this version of the game is compared to the one on Dark Athena. Like, I have had, like, this is, funny enough, a lot easier to get running on modern systems than Dark Athena actually is. And yeah, there's definitely seems... The thing that's actually, I think, most noticeable that kind of shows his age is that the, per pixel self-shading that goes on with the models is, like... There's definitely a lot of cases where, like, certain sections of the shadows just flicker on and off. But, like, it at least still looks consistent in most other times, like 95%. But yeah, the engine's got like its share of like quirks and whatever, but still holds up a lot better and scales nicely. Funny thing, we can actually just pick up another minigun right now to give us a full 4,000 bullets. Even though that's kind of not necessary. Oh yeah, we could use a health refill. Fortunately, we got a cartridge to refill this. Because what's coming up is like the closest that this game comes a few times to giving you an actual boss fight. And because this is a first-person game, by their very nature, these kind of bosses suck. It's just the DPS race, as you'll find. But once we beat it, we'll pretty much be all but done with Double Max, and therefore the second act of the entire game. Ah, except it's kind of pushing me back now. Oh dear, oh dear. Just shoot around the corner, make sure I do not die for whatever reason. Oh, god damn it. The blast radius on those gas canisters is way bigger than it has any right to. I have no idea what the reasoning is behind that. But yeah, this fight's not great. And I'm technically doing it with, like, the easier option available, which is to abuse the minigun. But, like, part of what you're expected to do for this entire segment is that, like... Well, yeah, the easiest part actually is that you're meant to drop those canisters on top of it so it explodes. But the thing is that the minigun is so powerful that it helps in, like, dealing additional chip damage. But, yeah. It's a pain, though. All things considered. And there's technically one more quote-unquote boss battle, like, right at the end of the game. Which is, again, like that, obviously not great. But, again, this game is still so fantastic in terms of, like, pacing and how it uses its individual elements that, like, it doesn't really, like, do anything to really diminish the core experience. You still feel a great sense of satisfaction when you beat all of it. And there we go. Totally, yeah. It is, yeah. Another thing that shows the datiness of this engine is that you can clearly tell that those vistas are just matte paintings. Like, they don't even do anything remotely similar to, like, the way Source Engine does its skyboxes, you know?
Okay.
But they're still very good-looking matte paintings.
Sit down and stay out of my way.
Sure. Sure,
You're always trying to ruin my paydays, Riddick.
Oh, hey, Johns.
It's bound to give me more than 22% after this. Now, come on, let's go.
Oh.
Wait, Riddick, whoa, whoa, whoa.
No time like the present, Johns.
I got him, Riddick. I got him.
Good effort. Bad result.
He's here.
Yeah, good job, you idiot.
He's got a weapon.
You dying on me, Johns?
No, not yet. They get you good.
I've had worse.
I thought this was going to be the day, Riddick. The day one of us kills the other.
The day is not over yet.
And even then, technically, Riddick doesn't deal the final blow when Johns actually dies in pitch black.
You're lucky to be alive, Johns. And you, Riddick, well, your luck has just run out. Since you are a little too, volatile to keep in the general population, I'm putting you in cold storage.
I could use the rest. Give my ribs time to heal.
Only if Jagger'd be in a better shot,
You'd be dead. And I'd be off this rock. So we both lose. Isn't that the way with us, Johns?
Lose? What are you talking about? What's he talking about?
I said you were lucky to be alive, Johns. But luck can be fleeting. Riddick has already cost me plenty. Far more than you're worth, to be honest.
I'm just getting started, Huxley.
Yes, I was afraid of that. That's why I'm having you put into cryosleep. Pleasant dreams, Riddick.
So yeah, we're done with double max, and now we are in the final level of the prison, triple max. Which we're not gonna go through now because, well, because getting through that second act of the game was really, like, my main goal for the stream tonight. Triple max, though, is short, but not so short that I'm wanting to, like, extend, like, my time tonight more than is necessary. So yeah. You'll see what Triple Max is all about and how we finally make our escape from there. But yeah, Wednesday we'll go through that, and then, because I know it's short, I'll pad out extra time with extra content because there's some funny stuff in there because of how it keeps tying back to the whole Chronicles of Riddick movie, which was not good, unlike this game. Yeah, totally. Yeah, this game is really cool. It's a shame that, like, no version of it is available for purchase anywhere now, because for the longest time, Assault on Dark Athena on Good Old Games was like the last bastion available, like, for digital platforms. But now it's like you can't even get it from there, let alone like this version, which I'm pretty sure is like like this version. It came out late 2004. It would have been once Steam had started, but before Steam had actually caught on as, like, the preferred PC game platform, you know? Yeah, this is something everyone should, like, experience or play to some degree. So that's it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in and watching. And yeah, this will be finished up on Wednesday evening as we go through Triple Max. So yeah. Have a good night. Later.